Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for joining me as always. So in my follow-up video from Don't Buy from Art Sabers, in this one I'm going to go over some of the places across the globe where you can actually get your hands on LGT Saberstudio products for a good price, a good customer service with good shipping times, and none of it is going to be drop shipped. Even more importantly, guys, you're going to end up getting a warranty with your product as well, something that's actually worth the paper that it's written on. There are various companies across the globe where you can actually get your hands on these products, reputable companies, good companies, ones that actually have a moral compass. Now, this list I have is purely subjective. I have got a list of 8. There are more out there as well. Again, I'll link down to LANDOS SABERDEX below in the description. But these are the 8 that I've shown to showcase for this video. Reasons as to why: I've got personal experience with some of them. I know the owners of some. They are people who I sincerely trust. And again, just going off of the experiences of others and talking to people within the community. That's why I have basically came up with the list that I have. But again, anything that's in LANDOS SABERDEX is completely safe as well. Just a quick thing to note also, if you are ordering from a company that is not in your country, you will be subject to tax importation charges from your government. Please go onto your government's website and double check what these are or how they're calculated, so you can give yourself an idea of the overall total cost and not just, okay, this is $250, without actually thinking ahead about these kind of potential charges that you might get. However, for the vast majority of us, should not be an issue, as we do have companies in the UK, in the US. We're going to go over a couple of companies from Australia as well. Australia is one of these countries that my buddy Sean from SP Sabers says is in the middle of nowhere and always kind of gets left behind. A couple of companies for Australia as well, and one for South Africa also. Again, there's a little kind of growing saber community down there in South Africa too, so we need to make sure we cater for those guys and girls as well. So let's get to it, guys, starting off with the UK. Starting off with the UK, we have Padawan Outpost, probably one of the most well-known LGT resellers on the market. They hold all of their stock, number 1, very important. Number 2, they are very, very quick at sending your purchases out. I think the fastest I've had delivery was probably about 2 or 3 days. So very, very quick. Their prices are outstanding. Their customer service is next to none. They have a wide variety of different models. You get your baselit models, your neopixel models as well. Now they will be adding the character hilts very, very shortly to the neopixel lineup. Then you have your Profi Sabers. Now, Profi Sabers at the moment, at time of filming, they still have some left in stock, but these will be changing, as will all LGT resellers very shortly, be changing to Golden Harvest version 3. Still a very, very, very good soundboard, but that is one of the changes that they're making. So if you're looking for a Profi, definitely get it soon. You've got a bunch of accessories that you can purchase as well. They offer mystery boxes, various parts. If you want to make one from scratch, you can go ahead and check out their different pommels, grips, emitters, switches, you name it. They do their cores as well, so you can build your own using the parts and then get a baselit core and blade. They also do it with Profi. However, again, like I said, it'll be Golden Harvest V3, but they will still be offering that as well. And you can pick yourself up a little hoodie or t-shirt, whatever you want. I actually really enjoy the little key strings that they do. They're pretty cool. Fantastic company. I wouldn't really be working alongside them if they weren't, to be honest. I've had other companies asking if I could, you know, do some stuff for them. I've been offered various free lightsabers from different companies, and you know what? I didn't agree with their business model. I didn't agree with what they were doing, and that's why I said no. But when it comes to Padawan Outpost, a company of their standing and stature in the community, I really couldn't say no. So that's why I recommend them, and that's why I work alongside them in the UK, because they are one of the best in my opinion. And for anything LGT, You know, for me in the UK, it's easy just for me to go to them. But they do ship worldwide as well. If you are buying any sabers at all from Padawan Outpost, use my code ABSOLUTE5 for a further small discount off of their already great prices. Again, however, if you're ordering internationally and you're not in the UK, please be aware that you will be subject to some import charges as well. Check out your government's website on that to try and figure out what they will be. Coming over to the US and Canada, we have DarkwolfSabers.com. Now, Darkwolf Sabers is an official business partner of LGT. The company actually is Darkwolf LGT. So they hold literally everything on location in the States. You can pick up any of LGT's products in any configuration you want, whether it's baselit, neopixel. I believe they have now stopped doing Profi over at Darkwolf, so it is Golden Harvest V3. But you can pick up literally anything in any configuration that you want. They have great support pages for any of the soundboards as well. And you know what, Johnny's a great guy, Johnny the owner. We've been speaking for a long time now. Over this past year, he does not mess around when it comes to his business. If there's an issue, he will sort it out. One thing to note, however, if you order from the States, everything will come from on-site in the States. If you order from an international location, then it will probably come straight from the factory in China. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, wait a minute, Sam, that's technically dropshipping. It's technically not. The reason being is because the factory in China is technically Darkwolf's factory as well. This is the only time that I would give that exception to any company sending stuff out straight from the factory. On top of that also, because it is Darkwolf, and if you did, for example, if I made an order for a pair of Rebel Tanos, which are looking very good for it, that order would probably get priority at the factory because it is Darkwolf. So that's the only occasion in which I would say that that is okay. And I would have no issues making an order from Darkwolf, even though I live in the UK, and I know for a fact it will probably come straight from the factory in China. The only exception, due to the fact, like I said, Darkwolf is an official partner of LGT, and the company is called Darkwolf LGT. So, make sure that you take note of that one, guys. I don't want people in the comments saying, no, but that's technically dropshipping. It's not. It's different for Darkwolf and only Darkwolf. Next up, we have Starlight Sabers. A good buddy of mine, Sebastian. Some of you may know him in the Saber community. He is legendary for his installs and weathering work. He has now remodeled his business and has entered the kind of foyer of LGT reselling. However, Starlight is not just an LGT reseller. Sebastian does wonderful work, as you can see in this video on the website here. This is a link to KSith YouTube channel. Please go and check it out. Please go and subscribe to him. In that video, they go over a Karen Jarvis hilt that Sebastian has basically completely repainted. And it showcases some of the abilities of Starlight. So we have the Karen Jarvis loaded up. Now, if you want it to be standard, you can have it standard. Or if you want to pay an extra $150, he will basically replicate what he has done in this video. Go and check it out, guys. It looks absolutely fantastic. What else is unique to Starlight when it comes to LGT? Well, Starlight is partnered up with our good friends Jesse and Kieran from KSith and Kyberphonic, respectively. And they have been kind enough to do him a couple of exclusive sound fonts. Starlight and Second Strike, which you can purchase exclusively through Starlight Sabers, $10 a piece. They are fantastic sound fonts. I'll put a little link up to my demo of these somewhere in the video. But another unique thing about Starlight is if you purchase a neopixel saber, so that's a Profi, a Golden Harvest, you know, whatever the technology is. At the moment, I believe it's Profis that he has in stock. Then you are able, let's look at the Kylo Ren, for example. You'll have your Starlight Default, which is a set of 12, which includes Starlight and Second Strike, Ascension, Battle, Battle 2, Balance, Dark, Kyber's Workshop, Purple and Yellow, Light, Fire and Teensy with the Rainbow Blade. However, if you want to choose your own for $75, You can get 10 mix and match from Kyberphonic and KSith. Any 10 you want, 5 from each, 3 from one, 7 from the other, whatever it is you want to do. And at $75, that's a pretty healthy discount because they're usually about $10 or $11 each. So $7.50 a pop. So you can actually have Sebastian do a custom configuration and load these sound fonts onto your Saber before you even receive it. This is what Starlight does. Again, he holds all of his stock on site with him in California. No messing around, no BS, fast shipping times. And again, you know, all the companies that we're showcasing here today also offer a warranty. Moving on next to Bendu Armoury. Again, Bendu Armoury, known to us in the Saber community for some of the outstanding custom work. You can take a little look at some of their custom designs here. But they also do resell, and again, have the stock with them. No drop shipping here, guys. They do resell LGT products as well. They have a good selection of their character style hilts and a good selection of their budget style hilts as well. Another little thing that Bendu does is they also do sound fonts. So definitely go and check them out, guys. It's definitely websites like this that can lead you into things like, you know, proper custom sabers. You know, if you're going to get the itch and catch the bug with one of these, then you're definitely going to find yourself at some point getting some custom work done by the likes of Bendu Armoury, by the likes of Starlight, for example, and so on and so forth. So definitely go and check out Bendu Armoury. Next up, we have Fire Sabers, very, very well known in the community. Another US-based LGT reseller. One thing I do love about Fire Sabers is they have their Saber Builder. You can actually go on and select your electronics, your blade, your emitter, your switch, your grip, your pommel. You can design everything from the ground up to suit yourself. But again, they also do offer just the plain as they come, basic and character sabers as well. They also do some really, really good deals as well. Some good scratch and dent stuff if you're looking to pick something up on the cheap. Like I said, folks, very, very well known in the community. Good prices. You get a warranty as well. Fast shipping. I can't really say much more, to be honest. They're just very, very well known. Personally, I haven't used them as of yet. But again, because I've got the likes of Padawan Outpost over here, it really is redundant for me to do that. However, like I said, if you're in the States, go ahead. They're a very, very good, viable option. Coming over to Australia now, we've got Sabers. Again, very, very well known in the community. All prices on here are in Australian dollars. They only ship to Australia. The reason being, Australia is kind of one of those ones that are kind of almost left out when it comes to the Saber community, just because of those very, very high shipping costs and importation charges. Speaking to the likes of Sean from SP Sabers, he knows exactly all about that when he's producing a lot of his extremely screen accurate props. So definitely go and check out SP Sabers if you're looking for a nice little shelf queen. But again, you know, everything is in Australian dollars, sorry, and only ships to Australia. They have some of their own designs. Again, they do partner up with Darkwolf. They do have, I believe, some Pro Phase left at the moment. As well. But they will obviously be going to Golden Harvest very, very shortly. And again, they hold all of their stock on site as well. They also have their Eco Swing hilts. And they've got some here. This one's really nice. I'm actually very, very tempted to pick up one of these Jedi Fallen Order style hilts. I'm just a traveller. Yeah, Taron Malicos hilt. Very, very nice. Very, very tempted. Very, very tempting. But definitely go and check these guys out, guys, if you are in Australia. Last but not least, with Australia, you've got SetOff Sabers. Good buddy of mine, Chris. Chris has recently set this company up. In fact, there he is there. Recently set this company up, and again, carries everything on site. With him, he has everything in stock. So if you go to the shop, for example, you're looking at budget sabers. If it says out of stock, it's out of stock. It doesn't have any. Very, very good prices. Again, looking at mid-range sabers. However, one thing I will point out when it comes to the a lot of the replicas, because he has quite a small outfit, and he is currently reinvesting heavily in his business. So when it comes to the point, and it will come to a point when he has all of this in stock with him, but there are certain things that are available for pre-order. So let's just take the Ray, is that for example, the Scavenger, and say you wanted that in neopixel because Profi is again already out of stock, can't get them anymore. You will be adding Golden Harvest V3 to the site very, very shortly. One thing I will say to this is, in stock with the supplier. Please note, this is a pre-order product, meaning it is in stock with our supplier and may take between 2 to 6 weeks for delivery. Now, this is not a dropship, because what Chris does is Chris actually places the order with the supplier, and he will have that with him within a week. He then takes that saber, he inspects it, he tests it, he makes sure that everything with it checks out. It is working as it should do, no defects, nothing that is going to make the customer unhappy, and he then sends it out to the customer. Now this is 2 to 6 weeks. I believe it's a maximum of maybe 3 or 4 weeks, but again, 2 to 6 weeks just to be on the safe side. Now, is this drop shipping? No, it's not. It's not drop shipping. You know, he has the product. Come to him first before he sends it out, because he takes the responsibility. He takes ownership. He checks the product, and if the product is not correct, it's not the way it should be, it's damaged, for example, then he will contact LGT. He will look for a replacement time. He will contact the customer and say what's happened, tell them and inform them as to what's happened, and he will give them the choice of waiting or a refund. That is the difference. A lot of these companies just, yep, it's in stock. It's not. It's in the factory, and they send it straight to the customer. That is the major, major, major difference here, guys, is honesty and transparency. Give the customer the chance and the opportunity to know what they're purchasing, how long it's going to take, where it's coming from, what the process is. So definitely go and check out SetOff Sabers. Chris is a great guy, and I, for one, would not recommend any company that was sketchy. All of these companies today that I've recommended, fully vetted and have a reputation. But I definitely wanted to include SetOff because you know what? Chris has put so much work into this. He genuinely cares about the Saber community down in Australia. It is one of the communities that seems to kind of get forgotten about and left behind just because they are literally in the middle of nowhere. And I definitely think he deserves a little bit of praise and applause for doing what he's doing. So definitely go and check out SetOff Sabers. Last but not least, we're going to come to South Africa. Sabre Vault, the only place that I know in South Africa that you can actually get your hands on LGT products. All the products are based on location in Johannesburg. Everything ships from Johannesburg. That's free 3 to 5 day delivery across South Africa. Not really much more I can say about Sabre Vault, guys. They have got good reviews. They have got a YouTube channel. Go and give it a follow. Even if you don't use them, they have got some great instructional videos and tutorial videos for LGT stuff. Their prices are decent. However, one thing I would say is some of them are a little bit high, but that is mainly due to the fact that they are in South Africa and everything will be in line with what people in South Africa would expect to pay for something like this. So very, very, very unlikely that anyone from the UK or Europe or the States, Australia, anyone else, you know, in the world is going to order something from Sabre Vault unless they're in South Africa. So very, very good company. Go and check them out. They literally offer everything. All your character helps. They've got their all their replica, sorry, hilts, all their kind of VHC basic hilts as well. They offer a bunch of decent accessories too, similar to Padawan Outpost. They cater for everything and everyone. And they've got a little bundle as well. We've got a little Dark Warrior bundle there as well. So, currently sold out. And again, guys, if a website says sold out, that's a very, very good indication that they actually have stock and they sell stock from their own warehouse or back room or whatever it is. One of the worrying things when I go onto an LGT reseller site is that if everything is in stock and has been for quite some time, that is a massive indication that they are a dropshipper. Unless, of course, you are Darkwolf, because you always have everything in stock pretty much all the time because, you know, they are an official partner, business partner of LGT. But that's a massive, massive indication that someone is a dropshipper, as if everything's in stock all the time. If you really do want to be seeing places, you know, have little sold out tags here and there on their website. So if you're in South Africa, go and check out Sabre Vault. Highly recommend. All of these companies do ship worldwide, apart from, I believe, the two in Australia, Seraph and Oz Sabers, just because it's Australia. However, if you are ordering from outside your country, please remember that you will be subject to customs and importation charges. Please go and check out your government's website on these charges so you can figure out exactly how much it is. In the UK, I believe it's roughly about 20% of the overall value of the item. But for different countries, sorry, Canada, the US, mainland Europe, you know, Germany, France, all these different countries, please check out your government's website and guidelines on this. I will not be held responsible or have anyone saying, oh, I bought this from this company and I get charged an extra €150 or $150 on delivery. Yep, you will, and you have been warned. So there we have it, folks. That is my list of companies. Now, I will link, again, like I said, to LANDOS SABERDEX as an ever-evolving library of not just LGT resellers, but, like I said in my previous video, sabersmiths, installers, vendors, places where you can get parts, accessories, all that kind of good stuff. Places that have been vetted, they're trusted, they're known in the community. But again, like I said, it is extremely subjective and evolving over time, so please keep that in mind. As of just now, the companies I have mentioned, no issues at all. And like I said as well, folks, it's very important that when you buy from a company, for me, they have to check the simple boxes. Good price, good customer service, good shipping time. Are we going to get a warranty as well? And do they actually keep the products on site at their location? I know we went over Darkwolf, but they are a little bit of an anomaly because of their ties to LGT. It's technically their factory as well. So we can give them a pass on that one. But I'll list all the links to these websites and stores in the description below. And I want to hear on your stories as well, guys. Places that you trust, places that you've experienced, good experiences, bad experiences. You know, put it all in the comments below for us, please, for everyone to see. Is any company perfect? No. No company is perfect. Just because I have listed, for example, Padawan Outpost or Darkwolf or any of these companies, doesn't mean they're perfect, but they're pretty damn close. What you're going to get if you experience any issues with these companies, you're going to get good quality customer service. You're going to get, first and foremost, you're going to get your issue resolved in one way or another. You're not going to be charged stupid amounts of money to return things, and it's just going to get messy. So, like I said, comments down below. Share your stories, please, guys. I want to hear them all. Make sure you give the video a good thumbs up. Hit the bell for notifications and that subscribe button. We're going to have a little video coming very, very shortly on the Fallen Order from Padawan Outpost. Also LGT, who are the manufacturer. Yeah, I got that about a week ago and I love it. It's a really, really, really nice saber, so we'll be going over that next. But in the meantime, guys, take care of yourselves and may the force be with you all.